Here we go, guys. This is the Leaf Baseball Flash just came out. It's in May, almost, and it's a 2019 product. Anywho, oh, by the way, guys, it's 12 box, so it should have been 6 box half cases. So I made it a 5 boxer, so we'll just do 5 from this for 1, 5 for 2. There'll be 2 left over. I always get the Leaf mixed up because half of their cases are 10 box cases and half are 12. And whichever way I guess, it's usually the other way. Anyway, 10 times. This is for Leaf Flash number 1. Leaf Flash number 1. There's 2 of these. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Kevin are on top. Ryan, you're in the 10s. Gary Man to Boyd are the others in the middle. Remember, in this break, if they use variation numbers on cards that are not serial numbered, they either end in 1, 2, or 3. 99% of the time, 1. We go by the card, the letters on the card or the card number. We don't go by that 1 number at the end that says it's a variation 1. A bunch of their cards end in a 1 as a variation number, a 1 or a 2. That only applies to cards that are not serial numbered, obviously. Alright, here's the deal. If we roll a 1, 2, we're doing the top 5, right? If we roll a 3, 4, we'll do these 5. And if we roll a 5, 6, we'll do these 5. That way every box is in play. Alright, we rolled a 1, 2. So we're going to do these 5. Now, for round 2, I'll go ahead and roll for it. 1 to 5, if we roll a 1 to 3, we'll do the top 5. If we roll a 4, 5, or 6, we'll do the bottom 5. Sorry about this. I should have made these 6 box halfers. So that's the bottom 5 for round 2. These are the leftovers. 1, 2. And this is round 2 with the X. And this is round 1 for right now. And here we go. 6 autographs, so there's 30 autographs in this break. Everybody on a perfect run out would receive 3 cards. That would be a perfect run out. But more than likely, some spots are going to receive like 8 cards, and some will get 1 or 2. Alright, Ivan Johnson. That one is, here's my perfect example. No, there's no number on this. It ends in IJ1. The card number is technically FF2-IJ. The 1 is the variation. So it goes to the J spot, which is the 10 spot. Now on these, you can get anything from a non-numbered to all the way down to parallels. So we go by the card lettering, which would be Roberto Ramos, which is RR. R is 18-8 on the redemption, because you don't know what that'll be. Isaiah Campbell, IC1. This is what I was talking about with 1 being at the end of all of these. C is 3. Gary Man, that one's yours. Joe Ryan, 44 of 50. Nestor, that one's yours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 0. There we go. Ethan Hearn, I hearned that. 2 of 5. Kevin Sock, that one's yours. And Cody Hosey, that one is 5 of 10. Going to Ryan. What's up, Aaron Westbrook? How we living today? That's good. Alright, Michael Bush. Who's Bush? Michaels. That one's 31 of 50. Josh Wolf, 2 of 25. Nico Horner, NH1, so H is 8. Nate Patterson, MP1, so P is 16.6. Cameron Cannon, orange, 8 of 10. And C.J. Abrams, Flash of Brilliance. That one is CJA, no variation number on this one. CJA, A is 1. Kevin Sock gets that one. There you go, Kevin. Oh, every letter combination, Kevin? I've been doing it for a long time, the letters. That's why I say if I ever got pulled over, not that I would drink and drive, but if I were to be drinking and driving and they pull me over and give me a sobriety test and they're like, all right, you have to tell us what number, we're going to say a letter and you tell us what number that is. They'll be like, N. I'll be like, 14? They're like, all right, you're good, go. Christian Cairo, 24 of 25. Nestor. Matt Allen, 15 of 25. Brian. Nick Quintana, in Q1. Now there's a letter you don't use every day. Q is 17. In Q1. First time I remember ever having to use the letter Q. It's kind of hard to see it, but it's in Q. 17. 7. Greg Jones, 5 of 25. Cameron Misner is KM, 13.3. C.J. Abrams, orange. Orange, you excited? Nope, Chris, gotta say the ABCs backwards. That's easy. ZYXWVUT. My grandma had Alzheimer's disease. She used to say them all the time. I remember the first 7 letters just from her saying it. She'd be like, can you say your ABCs backwards? And I'd be like, no, Grandma. And she'd be like, ZYXWVUT, SR, blah, 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 CBA, easy. And then I would be like, cool. And then like 5 minutes later, she'd be like, can you say your ABCs backwards? And I'd be like, no, Grandma. And she'd be like, ZYXWVUTs, STSCCH, CBA, easy. And then 12 minutes later, can you say your ABCs backwards? No. I make her say it every time. I'd be like, no. 9 of 10. Boyd, you get that C.J. Abrams. And she'd be like, ZYXWVUT. So I had the first 6 or 7 letters memorized solely on my grandmother from saying that over and over and over. ZYXWVUT. Kyron Paris. That one's 37 of 50. Philip And. Quinn Priester. 8 of 50. By the way, I'm not making light of Alzheimer's. It's a terrible disease. But she would just say a lot of things. From my understanding, you start losing your memory from the current day all the way back to you remember stuff only when you were a child. So she learned her ABCs backwards when she was a child, so she could still say those. Shay Langliers, 7 of 50. Nassim Nunez, 15 of 15. 5. Logan Wyatt, 4 of 50. Adley Rushman is AR, 18.8. Ryan, you get the Rushman. Getting some nice autographs in here. Rushmans, Abrams. We need some Francos and some, what else did we hit? I was looking around. Freudis Nova in the sky, FN. N is 14.4. Zach Thompson, 18 of 50. Will Wilson, 3 of 25. TJ Sycamore is 7 of 15. Davis Wenzel, that one is DW, 23.3. And the last one, Dylan Carlson, 13 of 25 on the Dillon. And that will do it for part 1 of the leaf break. We'll just go ahead and do part 2 right now. Be right back. Thanks, everybody.